them making a video response in real time about one SJW video.
Oh, live from.
We'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
We are live. I am live from California, and Glebs is live from Latvia, and these other two guys are live from the English areas of the world. Bloody.
Yes, we are.
Bloody UK folks. Anyways.
Called it the Cunt Island in one of his videos.
Oh yeah, I got a response from that because I fucking had him for it. Bastard.
Glebs, you want to show everyone your cup, your beautiful mug?
It's okay for you lot.
You guys see his mug? You guys see his mugs? His mug with the. What is it? What does the top say? It says something of rape culture.
I love the smell of rape culture.
Oh, I love the smell of rape culture. That's right. That's from Side 10. Is it Side 10 Theist, right? Or Side 10 Atheist, yeah. And then you have the other mug too, right? The
Three wise cunts.
Got thunder. His drawings are pretty funny. Yeah. So good mug. Is it coffee? Is it spiked? That's my question. What are you drinking?
I spike my own drinks. Because on drugs they have to pay for themselves.
How many Quaaludes did you put in that in that mug there, my friend?
The best pickup line. Does this rug smell like chloroform to you?
I'm sure Lee uses that all the time.
What's that?
You use that pickup line, Lee?
Which one was it? I missed it. I was messaging Russell.
He missed your pickup line, Glebs.
Does this rug smell like chloroform to you? My diction is great.
Too much for me. I'm far too charming for that. Oi, bitch, tends to work.
That's all you do. Oi, bitch. So, I feel like maybe it's just because I've been out of the loop. I've been gone doing things, living life. Glebs has been busy being a werewolf. Lee has been busy hitting on 14-year-old girls. And Spinner Pete's been busy, I don't know, spinning, I guess. Drinking, alright. That's how I keep myself busy. So anyways, I'm stuck here with a bunch of old farts today, as you can see. That's alright. I learned to deal with these guys. They're pretty okay. Yeah, I've been really busy, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Does it feel like not much has been going on in the realm lately of crazy batshit SJW things? Or have we just all grown numb to it?
Well,
I think we're looking into ourselves too much, to be honest. Everything to do with it this week for me has been the Gamergate stuff, Sarkeesian effect, all the rest. We're looking in on ourselves instead of looking outwards to the other stuff.
Yeah, I can see that.
It seems to be what a lot of social justice warriors want to do, which is always look out and find the stupidity. But we haven't been doing that. We've been finding that in ourselves as a movement this last week.
Trying to fix shit up.
Yeah.
What do you think, Glebs?
Well, I think that we should, when we see stupid things, we should not let them pass if they come from someone in our camp because this is what integrity is. If you see something you don't like, don't think, oh, it's our side, so we can just look the other way. We should apply the same standards to our enemies as to our allies.
Absolutely
otherwise,
right. Absolutely right.
It wasn't a comment as if we shouldn't do that. It was a comment as if that is what we've been doing for the last week or so.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Well, because what was it? I know Thunderfoot released a video. A lot of other people have been talking about it, about the Sarkeesian effect being a kind of utter failure, which is kind of disappointing to me. It looked interesting, but Arini is just, I don't know. I don't like Arini at all. Casey, welcome to the call.
What's up, Tom?
How you doing, man?
Good.
Now I'm not the only youngster here.
I'm not that young. I'm still older than you.
Well, I mean, but look at everybody else in the call right now, man.
Good point. Y'all old as fuck. What the fuck are we talking about?
We're talking about the how this week's kind of been a week of introspection for the anti-SJWs, where we've kind of been looking into our own camp and figuring out what's been wrong, finding our own failings as people. One of the big things was the Sarkeesian effect being, a total...
fucking hell. That was the biggest fuck up I've ever seen. My thing is, like, why didn't we vet them more?
When they first announced that the two of them were working on it, I was like, who the fuck are these guys? I didn't know them.
I knew the fat fuck, but I didn't know the bald guy.
Arini, yeah.
Arini's the bald. I was like, who the fuck?
Owen, I feel like I'd heard Owen before. I'd never heard of Arini before, and it was, to me, it was like these people, like I've never heard them having anything to do with Anita Sarkeesian or Gamergate. Why are they in charge of this? What could be a very, very important campaign. And I was like, whatever, people are recommending them, saying that they're going to do a good job, and I was like, just go with it, see what happens.
Well, I mean, look, I don't blame Owen at all, to be honest. He seems like one of the genuine guys in this whole deal. Arini definitely had his... Arini wanted to make this about something else, instead of about being what it should have been. I don't know what he was trying to do, because like every time I hear about the story, it always seems like Arini is the main villain. Yeah, the villain. Exactly. He's just such I don't get it.
I've been involved from the start actually, because I offered my services to them to do the audio editing, and fucking idiots they turned me down. I'll tell you what, I won't do it. I'll do it for free. And this was to Jordan Owen at first, and he says, no, we got it covered, man. And I was like, cool. And then they showed this clip from an interview.
Shitty audio.
I think it was the Jack Thompson one, yeah. And I was like, dude, well, you're not using a boom mic or clip mics, fire mics? And they were like, huh? I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, man. I have to do this for free. And then I saw the editing, and I spotted this before Thunderfoot, and I was like, this is fucking disgrace. And I had to go. Then when you go on Orini's videos, you'll see me just slamming the shit out of him.
Dude, yeah, no, I mean,
Nazi fucking prick.
So bad. I was like, even Thunderfoot pointed out how easy it is. I use a little bit of software every now and then. Even I know, fucking just level your audio. It's really not that hard, okay? If you see on the audio, the little stream, you see that part of the clip is like this, and the other part of the clip is like this. Maybe there's something wrong with the audio. Maybe you need to level that out. I don't know, but.
That's the simple part. I mean, it goes into a lot. You can get into more detail, like into compression and things like that, and dynamics.
But he claims he's some he says he's as fast as any other Hollywood person. He's just God, and it's like, well, you can't even do the basic things, the most basic audio work. It's not even I'm not an audio professional. I'm not even like an amateur. Hey, one time on a video I made, I wanted to do some audio work, so I Googled like 2 things, and he still can't even do those things.
Well, Jordan Owen should know better as well, because he went to fucking Berkeley School of Music, and he did, even though he did like other popular music or one of the classical ones, they still do like modules of fucking how to record. Dead basic stuff, but it'll get you by, and he should know better. He must have forgotten it. It's fucking 101 shit this is. And I was like, I am a Hollywood... Fuck off, you fucking bald Nazi cunt. I'd punch him in the face, actually. I actually get on with him. I got on... But I get on with Jordan Owen, because I've been, like, following him from like day one, and he was on Sarkeesian way before Game. He was on. As soon as you come on the scene, Jordan Owen was on it, and most of the things that these memes and things that went around and this information about it came out, Jordan Owen exposed them himself. Yeah. Actually, he needs credit for that, because other people are taking it.
Fair
But
enough. Yeah, no, I can
he's
agree with
still
that.
fucked up with the project though, fucking idiot. I
I
love
don't
him,
know.
but he's a dickhead.
Yeah, you know, it's Owen. I don't know why he originally ever decided to like go with Arini as part of his
I know,
project.
I know, I know. It's because he told me it's because he didn't know how to do the filming, and which is kind of funny because now
Okay.
he's like telling Aurelia how to fucking white balance. Like he could have done it his fucking self for what all Aurelia was worth.
My thing is like he had great interviews. Like he had fucking Thompson on there. He had Jack
Thunderfoot.
Thompson. He had fucking Thunderfoot. Who else did he have? I mean, he
He
had
had the girl who started the fucking movement where all the soldiers took it over. Occupy Wall Street. The girl
Are
who
you
started that.
serious? Oh fuck, man!
Loads of good people on there.
God damn it!
He had the honey badgers as well, and come on,
Oh,
Lebs. Who
Well,
else?
was it Arini or was it Owen who released like half of the fucking movie online?
Aurini.
Or was it? Yeah, because like
That's
it was a
what the
point.
book was saying.
It became a pissing. It was just a pissing match between the two of them at a certain point. It was like, oh, it's like, well, my version's got this stuff. Well, I got this stuff in mine. Oh.
why not just say fuck it and just split into two different movies, or just like say, you know what? At a certain point, it's time to cut the strings. I mean, this happens all the time in movies. You have one director, like you had the Donner cut, and then you had the studio cut. So why not have fucking the Jordan Owen?
Owen cut and the Arini cut.
Yeah.
It happened with the
why not?
Fantastic Four recently,
The thing
didn't
is,
it?
if you had the Arini cut, you wouldn't hear anything that anybody would say ever.
Exactly. Exactly.
You would just hear a loud, shriveling audio noise the entire time.
God, what else? What other big fuck ups happened?
You know, I don't know. Gleb's, what is it? You posted something in the group. I don't know if it was today or recently, but it was pretty. Let me check it. It was an interesting topic. It was. Well, I do remember seeing the one thing. Is Cracked really closing down? Is that something that's happening?
Oh, the parent company that owns Cracked.com has closed one of its offices and fired 100 people without. It was unexpected and without even explaining the reason. Just probably financial reason when it happens out of nowhere. Probably finances. And well, since Cracked was going this path of SJWism, so I think I know what's the reason for their financial failure.
Yeah.
They
To
were.
be a fun site.
They started getting just like. Well, like, you know, they used to have some things that were, like, sarcastically pretentious articles. It was like, oh, this is, like, we all recognize this isn't, like, a real issue, but it's still funny. Like, haha, I've had that experience before kind of situation, you know? Like, 5 things you hate about, you know, Legos on your floor. I don't know, something stupid, right? But it was stupid, and it was clearly, you know, making fun of itself. But they've gotten to the point where they've started doing these articles unironically for SJW non-issues, like, oh, you know, 12 ways the non-fiction pop-up books for children industry is sexist. It's like, the fuck, why is this something you're writing about? And they have all these silly non-issues, and they become overly pretentious with themselves, and they all think they're, oh, well, everything we say is right, and everyone else is sexist.
Boys are raised to hate women. It was the article that made me abandon their website forever and never come back.
My boys were raised to hate women?
By ways, our society teaches or raises boys to hate women, something like that.
If I do remember right, then they allowed Anita Sarkeesian to write articles for their site.
Oh yeah.
That's what got me off. I was like, nope, that's it.
Well, then a whole bunch of people left.
Yeah.
Whole bunch of the writing staff left after they did that. They were basically saying, "Hey, dude, you let her write. We're walking." That's essentially what they said.
It's like, I got a degree in this shit. She just pretends to know things about video games. Why are you letting her... That's right, that's what it was. It was you posted a picture of Anita Sarkeesian standing next to the thing where it says fact and myth.
Yeah.
And like how she just color codes it. It's like, oh, well, if she color coded it and wrote them under fact and myth, it must be true. It's like so ridiculous. Just this obvious.
God, I'm looking at it right now. Oh my god.
This obvious tactic. God,
God.
like, this looks so propagandic.
It does. Looks like
It
that's
is.
something.
Believe.
Who watched the
Oh,
SBJ hangout?
So what hangout?
The SBJ live.
Airplay.
Oh, I watched some of the airplay. I watched the first half hour, 45 minutes of the second one before the bomb threat happened.
Oh yeah.
Before the bomb got them kicked out, because there was a threat in between the two.
Yeah.
What was it? Who made it? Somebody made a video of like the SPJ airplay, like of all the highlights, and it was a really solid video. I think it
It was
was
Pirate.
Pirate. Yeah, it was Pirate. Neo Pirate. Yeah, it was a solid sum up of the events. That was a pretty good event. I forgot it's been like 2.5 weeks since we've really talked about anything, and that was like a week ago. And at first I was like, was that this week? Realized it wasn't.
Yeah, but here's the crazy thing is that bomb threat. I mean, well, probably Dominic, you live in California, so
Oh,
yeah, you probably. Well, where in California you live? Like close? Do you live close to LA at all?
I'm about an hour and a half away or so.
Yeah. So there apparently was a local paper or a local news organization that covered the bomb threat, and now that shit's been trending for. And I'm not just saying in America; it's been trending worldwide.
Mhm.
That's pretty insane. To me, that's probably going to be the turning point in all this, as far as Gamergate's concerned, because at least for the mainstream media deal, at least that narrative crumbled a long time ago. But now we're going to see the switch.
Milo was so on point with that stuff, like the what is it, the guy who was like supposed to be the moderator was just like harping him like, well, how is how is mainstream media supposed to cover that? How are they supposed to talk to people? And he's like, it's not that hard. I've been doing it for a year. It's like you just have to talk to people. It's like it took me 10 minutes to find who is it? He's saying it took him like 10 minutes to find Sargon and all of them online. Because it doesn't take you long. All you do is, go onto Google. It's like, I want to find out about Gamergate. So I'm going to go onto Google right now. I'm going to type in Gamergate. Okay, wait for my computer because it's slow right now. Okay, so you have the Wikipedia article, so let's not look at that one.
Exactly.
Fair and balanced.
Yeah, and check it out. And we've got the first couple things. You've got Kotaku in action, the Gamergate thing. You've got Know Your Meme. You've got the Gamergate hashtag on Twitter. Okay, you've got the Forbes article about Gamergate 1 year later. I wonder what this. Oh, this is interesting. 4 hours ago. Man.
Something fresh?
Something about Total Biscuit. Oh, it's gone. Well, it was posted 4 hours ago and now it's gone. Well, the title of the article says Total Biscuit flip-flops on pro-Gamergate after a year of anti-journalism and transphobic remarks.
Oh, what?
This
I call bullshit.
All right.
Massive
Now I'm going to
bullshit.
try to find out more about this because Total Biscuit, Gamergate.
He's been pretty stationary as far as where
He was pretty neutral, and then people started pissing him off, and then he kind of went a little bit more pro, but he still didn't like. He was never like a big fighter. Here we go. Here's the article again in the news, but I don't know if it's still. Yep, manifesto entry not found. So whatever happened, it was on Game Revolution. I don't know if any of you guys have.
Is it in Google Cache?
It's on the Google News. Like if you go to the news page, it was on the news section, and it said it was posted. Now it says it was posted, but it won't pop up.
Oops.
The article's gone apparently. At least for me, it is. It won't pop up.
Well, if in the search results there's an arrow near the link, and you can click on it, can provide a cached version of this article.
Oh, how do I do that?
Well, go back to the search results,
All right.
and there, in the search results, where near the address, there's an arrow down. If you click it, a menu appears. Hello.
Oh,
Rana!
the fuck was that? Oh, it's Rana.
Rana.
Yay, Rana, you joined us.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I was like, I can't believe he invited me.
What
They
the
must
fuck
be
are you?
desperate as fuck.
Are you in like an echo chamber? Oh, you must be in a mosque. So
Yeah. No, I'm in the basement.
your basement sounds like a
It's
fucking like
not my
church
basement. It's
hall.
William's basement.
Oh, you're locked in William's basement.
Yeah.
That makes sense. All right. It won't. No, it won't let me. I'm trying to see if there is an arrow down, but it's not like a link. It's a news article, is what it's appearing. It's appearing as a news thing, so it just shows the website that it's coming up on instead of like an article.
And there's no like an arrow you can click to see the menu.
I'll share my screen so you can see what I'm looking at.
See?
So everybody can see what I'm looking at, so they don't think I'm crazy and talking about nothing.
God.
All right. Here, present to everybody. There you go. All right. You see
In
this
the news. Oh,
right here?
oh, damn it.
This is weird. I wonder why this article was. It was removed like immediately.
Yeah, because they probably people said bullshit and they gave him.
Bullshit. Oh, harassment. Harassment.
No, only if it was written by a woman. That's the rule. It's,
See. Let me see. Gamergate Game Revolution. Let me try this. Let me see if.
I found a link to.
Oh,
Reddit.
check this out. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Shit,
What?
dude. I think we just discovered something new. Awesome.
Really?
Hey, Google Hangout, guys. This is what we've all tried to achieve.
Amazing.
Let's see. Somebody did post an archive. All right. Let's see what the link. Okay. Good.
Oh God, I
I'm
love.
almost about to continue Gamergate thing. I haven't brought this up in a while. Total Biscuit is trying to express the pushback against SJW so hard that occasionally something is actually very offensive and will hurt her social. Okay, here we go. Here's the article that they removed. In the August of last year, Gamergate blew up into a spectacle of disagreement. Gamers who have been historically known for being unified were divided into two opposing groups, those labeled pro-Gamergate and the anti-Gamergate. Although it seemed as simple as gaming journalists versus gamers, it wasn't so simple. Many game journalists stood their ground, arguing they represent gamers everywhere. Unpersuaded by the unspoken luxuries gifted by publishers, they would be joined by the few gamers who felt that gaming journalism isn't as corrupt as it's said to be. Well, at least they haven't said... in the first paragraph, they didn't say sexism, they didn't say harassment, and they didn't say misogyny.
Exactly.
So you know what? The article is surprisingly starting off well.
Yeah.
There were also a few individuals in the gaming media who represented pro-gaming game, chief among them being British game commenter Total Biscuit. I don't know if he's I don't know if he's not like the lead. He verbalized his support for Gamergate to YouTube subscriber base of over 2 million, and his Twitter's follows up to 400,000 with regular remarks and a stance on the issue. Over time, he would become a major spokesperson for the lynch mob. Okay, well,
Here it is.
the article changed.
See?
Along the path,
Shit.
Total Biscuit has been consistent on several points. One, he's demonstrated that he's a vocal supporter of the pro-Gamergate population. He's condemned traditional games media on a regular basis, suggesting that YouTubers and Twitch streamers have taken over the responsible and respectable voices of the community. Take, for example, this expert from a lengthy write-up he posted. Let me tell you, Chris, why companies work with us. Because we have a 5-year history of professionalism, honesty, and fairness. With that, we were able to build an audience that eclipses the vast majority of traditional games media. And that is only going to grow come 2015. YouTube has outpaced traditional games media to the point where its relevance, at least when it comes to reviewing or even previews, is becoming more tenuous by the day. This is good. They brought up something about Brianna Wu, which is totally okay, because she definitely has everything to do with Gamergate. Secondly, Total Biscuit has made his fair share of aggressive comments in video, audio, and text form. While many have been aimed at games media, he's demonstrated hostility against transgender individuals.
Fucking win.
I identify as a toaster. My pronouns are toast, toes, and toast. Respect my choices or I will fucking murder your family. How is that transphobic?
It sounds like the kin. It sounds like something he's making fun of.
It's a
kin.
joke, yeah. Total Biscuit has not hesitated to use his vocal support base to defend his actions either. He's made several posts over the past year suggesting that those who oppose him will be lashed by his audience. Do with it what you will. Come after me, fine. Come after my audience. Enjoy the consequences.
Well, this is out of context because I remember the thread, and it's not like yeah, they just use it out of context to paint him bad because it's No, actually not. Doesn't mean what they alluded means. It was about. I can remember the thread it was from. It was about one aggro who just like flank shit at his audience, called them a bunch of idiots or something, and this is when Total Biscuit responded, because it means that if you can talk shit about me all you want and I don't care, but if you talk shit about my audience, I will I will screw you up, because
he's always been the kind of guy to go to bat for not only gamers in his audience but gamers in general.
Yeah.
I think that's the reason that the industry or I should say industry, but I think that's the reason that the aggros hate him so much, is because he's the kind of guy.
Hi, Philip.
That says, fuck off.
What's up?
These guys are fine.
I just want to acknowledge that Philip has joined us. Hello.
No one cares about Philip. Fuck Philip.
Wow.
No one cares if you went to the party.
Thank you. I love you too.
Yeah.
Wow. Is there some sort of
But,
animosity?
No,
Casey,
I love Philip.
Casey, are you and Philip going to disagree and stop working on the video you guys have been deliberating on? Which one of you is
Stop
Arini?
marginalizing Casey's voice.
Which one of you
He
is
needs to be
Arini?
heard.
I think Philip might be Arini. He's almost. He's got a little bit of the front bald head.
Is that the guy with the shaved head?
Yeah.
That faggot?
Lex Luthor.
Who,
Yeah. He's like
who,
Is, man.
who recently said that the Holocaust didn't happen or something?
Did he really?
Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
that was in Thunderfoot's last video. Yeah.
I didn't.
No. What he said was it wasn't as bad as you think it was.
He said there was no plan.
Come on, it wasn't that bad. What else are you complaining about? Fuck off.
He said there was no German plan to exterminate the Jews. That was his direct quote.
Oh shit,
Okay,
man.
yeah, I remember that from the Thunderfoot video.
by the way,
I mean, come on,
how
really. It was over
everyone
50
just
years ago. How
flips
much
out
longer are we gonna talk
that
about this?
What are we whipping out? Or dicks?
We were talking about TB and the aggros and shit, and how people are putting words in TB's mouth again, fucking again.
Yeah.
It's not like they put words in his mouth, more like they take his quotes out of context and try to paint him as like evil misogynist rapist something.
Well, here I'll finish reading the article, and then we'll look at the Reddit post in relation to it. So for those of you who showed up late, basically what happened was I was like Googling. We were trying to kind of make a point about how if you Google Gamergate, like all that comes up is like you can instantly find voices for Gamergate on both sides of the field. All you have to do is like 10 seconds of Googling, right? Nothing that difficult. But when I Googled something, what came up on the news was this thing about Total Biscuit, and when I tried to click on the article was gone. So we found this Reddit article about it, posted about an hour ago, about this article, and this is the archived version of the article. And basically, they're like saying Total Biscuit has flipped. He's go against all the things he stood for during the past 12 months. He describes the log as addressing an incident today, making it crystal clear that intolerance and bigotry in our viewer base will not stand. During the solo podcast, he shares that he is shaking with anger after many of his followers shared disparaging remarks about his recent guest, Laura Kate. Dozens, if not hundreds, of transphobic comments were directed towards Laura, which unfortunately has occurred on numerous occasions over the course of the last year of Gamergate. Total Biscuit identified the comments of her being attacked and harassed by users of his very own viewer base. In and of itself, Total Biscuit's voiced opposition of these hateful comments is a good thing. Everyone should have the opportunity to be who they want. Okay, so this is the model paragraph. World peace, end hunger. All right. Those listening to Total Biscuit have had to hear his negative remarks on transgender science as well as gaming journalism. He has been one of the worst offenders of harassment since the birth. Total Biscuit has been the worst offender of harassment.
Really, I thought it was Sargon at first because they do credit him with being the chief harasser. I mean, apparently.
Oh, everybody's a fucking Well, when and this is something I also want to talk about. When you qualify photoshopping someone as harassment, which people did recently thanks to the Project Harpoon thing, which I don't necessarily. I think Project Harpoon was funny, I wouldn't participate in it just because I don't want to waste my time fucking photoshopping. I think it's kind of funny, and you know, if somebody photoshopped a picture of me and made me look skinnier, that'd be kind of cool. I'd be like, hell yeah, I'll fucking use it as my profile picture. Fool all the women. Fucking great. You know, I don't care. But somebody called it harassment. Like this is a prime example of what online harassment is like. It's like, how the fuck is this harassment? Somebody photoshopped a picture. If I Photoshop a picture of a duck on your face, is that harassment? Like, I'm just gonna put something on a picture of you. Harasser. You know what you had to do that? You had to right-click save on my picture, and then you had to open my picture up, and then you had to right-click save on a picture of a duck, and then you had to put that on my face, and that's harassment. That's harassment. It's like, I don't get what the fuck. What? Like, how is any of this harassment? Bullshit. But anyways, so the same thing. It's like, oh, so they claim that he's some sort of, you know, offender of harassment. So what you know, maybe he photoshopped somebody's picture once, and so now they're calling him this king of harassment. I don't know. Fucking stupid. Good. I'm glad there's no comments. It might all be something silly, but many hardworking, honest individuals have been hit hard by the movement that Total Biscuit has helped raise. When you're sitting down wondering what voice to listen to, you might want to think twice about following someone who's uncertain and unwilling to apologize when they're wrong. Yeah, he's such an offender. Man, fuck this guy, right? Alright, let's read this. Yep, the posts appear to have been removed and the thread modded off the front page of Ghazi. However, my point still stands. The rough transcript from this. The thing that I bother most about the continuing sort of Gamergate thing, I haven't brought this up in a while. I just think there wasn't all that much more to say on it. The reason I pushed so hard against being in the social justice is this sort of thing that happens. It was all about ethics and still is with me, and it always will be because it's a real thing, not a smokescreen. The reason I don't want to be conflated with social justice is exactly because of this. Total Biscuit is trying to express, from what I can tell, the pushback against SJWs is so hard and absolute that occasionally something that is actually very offensive and discriminatory will be written off as herder social justice. That is a perfectly valid opinion. We like Total Biscuit specifically because he is an unapologetic ethics cuck. I mean that with respect. The statement, however, is not echoed in the article. Instead, it's twisted in some bullshit laced with ad homs and served with a cold side of harassment narrative. Here's the Ghazi thread. Let's take a look at this too. I'm sure that's great because Gamer Ghazi is a whirling pile of shit.
Ooh,
Year of our Luigi 2015.
fuck.
I like how they call it anti-journalism. I think anti-journalism is a more apt description of what those journalists were doing. You know, gamers are dead; they shouldn't be your audience. And if this is journalism, and you know, those great articles about 10 top dicks in video games. Remember, Patricia Hernandez.
Who the fuck has TB harassed ever? Apparently he has harassed trans people with his toastkin joke. I was taught in school that harassment is when you do something unwanted towards someone after having been asked not to do it. TB making a joke doesn't fall under any fucking definition of harassment. Someone could make the case that a lot of people in GG against or supporting harass people based on the Merriam-Webster definition. I mean, the second definition is pretty apt to a lot of Reddit subreddits. To worry and impede by repeated raids. Harassed the enemy. Someone making a fucking joke, though? No, those people should just fuck off the bubble wrap themselves cocoon for life. I agree with that. Thank you. That's a good comment. It's like a fucking cycle for them. The article appears to have been pulled. It has been pulled, yeah. Ghazi also nuked their post about it. That's weird.
Who wrote it?
What?
Who wrote the article?
Let's see who wrote this stupid piece of shit.
The archived version? Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna click on it.
Jonathan Leak, whoever that is.
Let's see any other articles he's written. Jonathan
Yeah. Basic info, IT journalism,
his manifesto entries. Look at these manifesto entries. Yeah, looks like he makes lot of very important posts. Also, this doesn't make any sense. Like, all of his other posts are, like, just, like, they're reviews of games. They're like, oh, hey, here's some news about a game. It doesn't look like he has any sort of... Let's see. What games are you playing? Jonathan Lake. Oh, Anthony. I don't care about Anthony.
Oh, he reviewed The Witcher 3. I hope he didn't do his shtick about POCs or something.
There's not enough POCs in this game. Let's see. What did he give the review on Witcher 3 Wild Hunt? He gave a 3.5 and a 4. Let's see what he said.
Oh,
Breathtaking visuals. Let's see if he says anything about
Russians.
a person of color.
Well, it's nothing SJW-ish there.
Yeah, it seems like he's just a regular. He seems like he's just a regular fucking, like, I don't know why he made all of a sudden he made this one post. Like, what he thought he was doing.
Just...
Why?
Well, I believe that this was from the top down. Because when did this come up? That would probably confirm.
4 hours ago.
4 hours ago.
And then it's been deleted within the last hour or so.
Yeah. Well, the SPJ deal, the Airplay deal, has been stewing around for a couple days. I've seen Total Biscuit make a couple comments on that. So maybe this is kind of tangentially related to what Total Biscuit may have been saying about that, or at least trying to kind of demonize him further. But I mean, like, why this guy though? Out of everybody that could have chosen to do it, because like you're right, Dom. Why this guy out of everyone?
Yeah, I don't know.
He's pretty up on the up and up though.
He looked like he wasn't, like, he'd just been making regular old news posts, great old game reviews. He seemed like just a normal fucking guy, and all of a sudden he decides, oh, I'm gonna write a post about Total Biscuit and Gamergate, and like, what the fuck is happening with
why he took this opportunity, like, at the worst time to jump on the anti-Gamergate bandwagon, where even a lot of those who were against Gamergate are now either neutral or even come in support of it.
Yeah.
When the tables are turning, it's like joining the Nazi party in 1945. When Berlin is being shelled by Soviet artillery, and
now's a good time.
Join you. Just
amazing.
Makes no sense.
It's weird. It's really weird.
And this article, using Brianna Wu as a source.
Oh,
like,
genius.
Even SJWs don't think she's legitimate anymore.
Well, yeah, wasn't she banished? Like the other realms because she was having like lunch with a developer or some shit, like a.
Oh yeah, it was. She had a coffee with a developer. Trying to, like, build bridges or something, and this was seen as treason by many SJWs, and she was just flung shit at by many. We don't need to pretend that we like her or her shitty game anymore. Fuck her. And this was.
Isn't it funny how quickly they eat each other? Like once, for the slightest impropriety.
Oh God.
Like that shit is just hilarious to me. Like, I love when that shit happens.
Like, I imagine that if you are for some reason like a gamer who is also like an SJW, and they heard about everybody's harassing Brianna Wu, and it's clearly transphobic harassment and all that, and they come on this defense for her and her game, like, hey, you're just hating on her game for this reason and that reason, and then her game comes out, and this person plays this game, and they realize how absolutely shitty it is, and they're thinking to themselves, like, why couldn't we just get somebody who is being harassed who actually made a good video game? And then they have this, like, level of self-disappointment, knowing that, like, I gotta pretend like I love this game. God damn. Like,
well, it's still better than
sucks.
Derp Russian Quest.
Oh god, Depression Quest is bad. And then what was it? The Sunrise, that game that failed. You're a maid in a
by
fucking
fail of
house.
fails.
Yeah, just the stream of fails that were happening with them. It was great.
Did I show you guys a review on this one?
Oh yeah.
Roundabout, the one on Roundabout that was like it was it was this game Roundabout where all you do is like you're a limousine driver and your limousine rotates. It's a rotating limousine. It's a ridiculous game, but in the game there's like a romance and it's a lesbian romance, and it was like so somebody's like the top review for the game was um a lesbian romance and gameplay. Your move gone home. Like fucking move gone home. Because like that's the only reason, like people are like, oh, Gone Home, such a fantastic game, and if you think otherwise, you're not a real gamer. And it's like because I mean, I'll be honest, I thought the story was kind of cool, but I'm not gonna. It has no replayability. I'm never gonna play Gone Home again. I played it once. I'm never gonna play it again.
Yeah, I mean it's a light novel. That's not really a fucking
No. It's an interactive novel essentially. Yeah,
If you go look at all the reviews, there's a weird thing. Every single one of them, Kotaku, all that fucking all those wankers, gave it like 9, 8, 10, and then you got Eurogamer that gave it like what it deserved, like a 6.5, 6.8 or something.
Yeah.
Go look, and that's the only one that has no bias to it. See,
I want to see what the reviews look like on the Steam page.
Oh, the Steam page must have just fucking torn it apart by now. Just fucking.
Well, yeah, because it started out really positive.
Yep. But then guys like us get on there and just rip the shred.
Let's see. This game is the reason I don't trust game journalist review scores anymore.
yeah.
The first review.
What was I saying?
This is on Steam. Here, I'll share my screen. Because I look at Steam reviews all the time. Because Steam is an actual game community. There's not a bunch of fucking faggots on this thing.
Yeah.
Don't buy this. Walk around your own house instead.
Oh my god.
That guy.
I was
Absolute
really
madman.
enjoying this game until I realized nothing it promised in the first half hour was actually part of the game at all. It's a house full of red herrings and a quote-unquote mystery that turns out not to be a mystery at all. Charge $20 for someone to read you a teenager's diary is not my idea of a good buy. Oh, here I'm gonna click on the tab. Let's see, where is it? Funny. I'm gonna click on the funny tabs. These reviews are always. Sometimes I come to games just to read these. Why is this review found funny? This doesn't look funny. It looks like I'm gonna have to read a lot.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna find that funny. There we go. There we go. I know this is a storyline-based game, so I'm gonna review it as one. No, OMG, there is no gameplay. It's just walking and listening to your character. 2 out of 10. The ambience is quite good. Also, lots of nostalgic stuff from 90s kids, I guess. The storyline, however, is thin and not very interesting. This game would maybe be an okay buy if it was cheaper. But €20 for this, especially considering the game can be finished in 2 hours, it's best if you skip this one. How was that funny? God damn it. I wanted funny reviews. But yeah, Gone Home is okay. There's nothing particularly terrible about it. It's all these people reviewing it. I like the little short, quippy reviews. Ask me about my clown combos. What? Gone Home, Game of the Year? That's like saying Rocket Bird's Hard-Boiled Chicken should be Game of the Year.
What I wonder
That
is,
says,
if you're a straight white male who suffers from depression now and again,
yeah.
what the hell are you going to gain from playing Depression Quest?
Nothing.
Surely, going on to Modern Warfare on your 360 or whatever and killing people is going to relieve it a little bit.
Oh
and
yeah.
having some fun.
There's this game on my computer. There's this game I got called it's the Zombie Army Trilogy. Oops, hold on. So basically, what was it? Oh yeah. So I have this game. Sorry, I'm fucking tired of shit. Zombie Army Trilogy, and it's basically a Nazi zombie killing game, but the way the game it's a sniper game, and it's a spin-off of the Sniper Elite game, and the reason I like the game so much is it's just a shooting game, but whenever you get someone in the head, it does a slow-mo cam, and then an X-ray of their head, and you watch the bullet go through their head, and it's the coolest shit, right? And that's how you relieve stress. You fucking snipe someone through the center of your face.
That's got to be therapeutic in my view. I don't care.
That's so therapeutic, dude. It's like, yes, I love what I'm doing right now. But here, let me go to so this is the game. Let me see if the top review is still the same review. I really hope it is. It was one of the top reviews. Here we go. Oh, wait, nope, still not it. It's got to be funny. Maybe it's under the funny reviews category. It was absolutely my most favorite review. Let's see.
Which game it is? You're reading reviews of?
This is called Roundabout. Is the game?
Oh, the Gone Homer.
There's supposed to be some comment here about Gone Home. It was pretty funny. It was like one of the it was such a good reference that I wish more people saw it. Oh, here we go. This game has lesbians, but it has gameplay too. Your move, Gone Home. It's a fucking review. Only one person found this review funny. Nah, fuck that. It's hilarious. Error trying to process my request. Oh, I see how it is. Dumb bitch. But anyways, no, it's funny. Yeah, so it's just some kind of silly game about rotating. A rotating taxi, or it's a rotating limousine.
Oh shit!
Like that's what this game is.
That's amazing.
Probably not the real gameplay footage, right?
There's some game. It's a stupid game, but it's like the funny kind of stupid,
Unless it's like Night Trap.
Oh, anyways. Oh, anything else coming on the Fuck.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm tired. I'm tired, dude. Oh.
Jeez, what else fucking happened today? I mean, or what else happened recently?
Rana, tell us what happened in Canada.
Canada.
Rana, why do you sound like a man today?
She's
That's
transitioned.
offensive. I sound like a man every day, actually.
That's true. You do sound like a man every day.
Miss Male Character, as Anita Sarkeesian would say.
You are the male. Don't forget, if there's such a thing as a plot stereotype, then clearly it's a sexist thing and not just Hollywood being lazy. We all recognize that, that's really what she's doing. She's taking what everybody knows, which is that there's stereotypical characters in everything, right? She's, a similarly designed character, and she's now just claiming that instead of it being that Hollywood is lazy or video game designers are not necessarily lazy, but they design, similar plots. Instead, she's just saying, oh, we all do it for clearly sexist and misogynist reasons, and that's why we do it, and because we want women to, it's not like anybody can't, it's not like we're just not creative enough to come up with different kinds of characters. I mean, somebody design a character right now that's different than every other character ever. Go for it.
Oh, the problem is that Hollywood is all about making profit and making something that's different from all the usual taking a path less traveled by is risky. So instead of risking, they just want to do what they always do, make a shit ton of identical movies with identical characters that they know people will eat. It's like
Right.
everyone's complained.
It's frustrating
And-
for guys that want to make it in the industry. Like I'm even struggling to come up with new characters that haven't been seen yet. And they my teacher's even saying, dude, don't even bother. Everything's been fucking written. Just
That's
fucking.
so inspirational.
Yeah.
Thanks, teachers. Thanks, America, for teaching.
Don't even try.
But the crazy thing is, this guy that I'm studying under right now, motherfucker worked for Steven Spielberg. He worked on Raiders of the Lost Ark. He basically said that you are late by 20 years, where you could have started cashing in on anything new. Now everyone wants to do
You gotta
remakes.
figure out what make the old things new, right? You
Yeah.
gotta make everything old new.
Yeah, I don't feel anything bad about that. Like certain things, like I'd love to see a Death Wish trilogy remake. That'd be great.
You know, two things I haven't seen that I want to see be made into movies.
What?
Virgil's Aeneid would be great as a movie, as a trilogy even. I mean, or like as like a 2 movies or whatever. And then Dante Alighieri, his story. You know, the
Yeah.
Divine Comedy. That would be a great movie too. You could totally make that into a fucking badass movie.
It really could, but it's like, how would you market it though? Like, would you want to make it an action movie?
Action movie based on Divine Comedy. Well,
Make it comedy.
you'll have to be very creative with the script.
Well, the video game almost went. The video game almost did good. It was the gameplay was too similar to God of War. It was basically God of War.
It was one of my favorite. It was one of my favorite games. I actually liked it better than I liked God of War.
Really, I thought it was pretty. And I thought it was a fun game. I just I could see why the problem was like, oh, it's too similar.
Yeah, I think if that game had come out earlier, I think that would have it would have put God of War to shame.
Yeah, it was a good. It was and the way they twisted with the plot was pretty cool. The way it was like Dante just fighting through hell.
Yeah.
It was kind of fun.
I think that's another place they really could go with movies, because I know comic books are like the thing now. They really should start focusing on other. They really should focus on turning video games into movies.
I want to see. Well, here's the thing. If you can name me one video game-based movie that was actually good, I'll agree with you.
Okay, one video game-based movie that was actually good.
Yeah.
Resident Evil.
You like Resident Evil? I didn't like it at all.
The first one.
I didn't like it at all.
Really? Okay.
No.
I'll think of it. Trust me, there is one out there.
Because Agent 47's coming out, and it looks like it's probably going to be shitty.
The original Hitman was pretty good. I liked
Game
Hitman.
based on James Bond on some gaming console that people say it was quite good, but I haven't played it, so I can tell.
Here's the fucked up thing, is that I don't get why they can't simply make movies based off of video games. I mean, it's just taking one visual medium.
Just take
It's
a plot line.
Yeah,
It's a plot line. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, just take it and add things to it. Like, personally, I'd love to see a Dead Space trilogy. That would be badass.
Well, see, I think the problem is with all of those games, they have a very small plot, right?
Yeah.
With the reason Dead Space is so good is like the plot, if you think about it, isn't that long of a plot. The reason it goes on so long is because you're playing a fucking game, right?
Yeah.
And so you're doing a lot of shooting and shit. I don't know if you could squeeze a whole movie out of that. It'd be like jump scares evereverhere, sure. But
Well, it could be like the first Alien movie.
Exactly.
There wasn't much happening there either. It's like they found they heard a beacon and they found an abandoned colony or abandoned spaceship crashed on some asteroid, yeah, and then.
Yeah, I could. Okay, yeah, you could do that a good way.
Long plot.
Well, the thing is that each of those movies, if you wanted to do a trilogy, you'd really have to take it. Like, actually, you know what? The Aliens franchise would be a great template for Dead Space, because you have the first one that's just straight up suspense and horror. The second one, you got that action going in there, and the third one, okay, let's forget the third one altogether.
And the fourth one as well.
Yeah, the fourth one too.
Not great either.
Let's not forget, for another thing. Here's 4 other ones I want to see. They could be made very well into movies, and the reason is they're basically already movies.
Yeah.
Heavy Rain.
Yeah.
Fantastic story. Fantastic. It's basically already a movie. All you have to do is get live actors to say the exact same lines, do the exact same things. Boom. It'd be a great movie. You'd make millions of dollars.
Well,
I'd go see
they
it.
screwed up Max Payne. Max Payne was already like a movie. And they screwed it up completely. The only good part of that movie was the scene where he took 2 vials of Valkyr and went on a shooting spree. That was the only good part of the movie. The rest of it was just shit.
Rockstar is a fantastic storyteller. That's my other 3 are all Rockstar things. Any of the GTA plot lines, you could turn that into a good movie. You could turn Red Dead Redemption. Great. That'd be a great Western.
That would be amazing.
A great Western movie.
Especially if they left the glitches in. Like
the
those
glitches.
animals or jumping.
My horse goes through the floor. It's like, what just happened? No, but and then L.A. Noire. God, that'd be such a good movie. Such a great movie. It's all 3 of those are basically already movies. All you have to do is just take it out, put some real actors in this situation, and those plots are so like daring and kind of original and got this new fresh feel to it that I don't know why nobody has taken this and decided, let's make a movie out of this.
Well, I mean, the thing that I'm really hopeful is that this The Last of Us movie really
that would be great.
Well,
yeah,
they're making
it, right? Yeah, they're making it. Yeah. Warcraft is being made a movie. That might be good. I don't know.
That looks good, actually.
Warcraft movie?
Warcraft, movie.
Based on World of Warcraft or the strategy games?
I think it's a little. It's just the realm of Warcraft, so it's based on that whole kind of.
Oh, so it's just
I'm not hopeful for
based on the plot of the games.
I think so.
I'm not hopeful for the Assassin's Creed movie, but it's got Michael Fassbender in it.
There's an Assassin's Creed movie, seriously? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Michael Fassbender, bitch. He's awesome.
Yeah, that's the only thing that will make this movie.
Let's see, video game movies. Let's see what's.
I'll put it in the chat, dude.
Really? Oh, I was just googling. I'm gonna see what other video game movies are like.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, man.
The very first
I'm interested.
movie based on a video game was Super Mario Brothers, and it was
God.
train wreck from start
Lord
to finish.
of Tomb Raider.
That was good. I liked it.
Wait, there was already a Hitman movie?
Yeah, with Timothy.
Yeah, and it was unremarkable.
It
was okay.
Timothy Elephant.
Yeah.
Timothy Elephant.
Oh, guys, Double Dragon. Double Dragon was a fucking movie.
Yeah, and it was not very, very loosely based on the game.
Street Fighter and the Mortal Kombat movies? Oh god.
Well, the first Mortal Kombat movie was like a guilty pleasure. It was kind of fun. The second one made no sense.
Fucking
Apparently Silent Hill did pretty well.
It did really well, actually. I was really surprised.
There were two of them, weren't there?
There were 2. Yeah, there was Revelation was the sequel.
That was it.
Well, Revelation did bad. The first one did okay.
It was an okay movie. Well, I haven't played the game, so I can't say how loosely or closely it follows the plot of the game, but as a standalone movie, it was...
I remember the Prince of Persia movie was bad. I remember that. Yeah, Warcraft is coming out in 2016.
Yeah, same as Assassin's Creed.
Need for Speed. Didn't know if that was good or not. I never saw it.
They have all these lists of people that
made into a movie?
Hey,
Yeah,
dude.
Need for Speed movie.
Dude, they are making a Dante's Inferno movie.
They are?
Yeah. Well, they don't have it lined up though yet because a studio does have it, but they don't have a cast.
Somebody made a Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney movie, but it was.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, it was like a Japanese film, but I love that game. I think it's great.
God bless the Japanese.
Sly Cooper movie coming out in 2016.
That looks good. That looks really good. I saw the trailer for it.
Computer animated movie.
I saw it.
I don't know. Sly looks kind of retarded.
Yeah.
He looks like they try to copy Rocket Raccoon. Kind of.
Rana, why are you here? You look so sad.
God, all 3 of them are kind of I don't know.
Talking about video games and gaming.
Bentley and Murray look stupid. Oh God, I don't know if I like it.
Well, maybe they're polishing it up.
They look so bad. Oh, let's see. All right, so let's see. Let's see. Video game movies coming up. Let's see. A list of upcoming video game movies roundup. Let's see what's coming up. I'm curious. This is the most important part of the circle jerk.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed starring Michael Fassbender. Said that. So this was a while ago. Another Resident Evil movie, of course.
Last one. This is the last one.
So Assassin's Creed was supposed to come out August 7th of this year.
Yeah, it was supposed to, but they pushed it back because they knew that they would have so much fucking competition.
Oh, that's right. Fuck, dude. There's what is it? Angry Birds is gonna be made into a fucking
Oh,
movie.
fucking hell, no!
And then Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, Ratchet and Clank's gonna be a movie too.
Damn.
But they're gonna use the same voice cast, which is nice. There we go. That's another good one. Splinter Cell. Splinter Cell. That'd be a good movie.
Yeah.
And they're making that new movie apparently. The British actor Tom Hardy is gonna play Splinter Cell.
Yep.
Sweet. That'd be cool.
Snake.
What?
Is he playing Snake?
He's playing Snake. What do you mean?
Solid Snake?
Oh, we're not. That Metal Gear.
Oh,
Cell.
please have Metal Gear.
No, Splinter Cell.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, I was like, what is this thing? Apparently they're gonna make a. Okay. So here's a couple other ones, or decent chances of getting made. Deus Ex. That'd be cool.
Oh, it would be awesome.
Far Cry. Good choice, Far Cry. I can agree with that. The Last of Us, we knew about that. Ghost Recon, apparently. The Tomb Raider, based off of the new Tomb Raider. I'm okay with that. Uncharted, definitely a good one. Watch Dogs, maybe. Fantastic stories, really. But
They really are, but I don't know, man. As far as what's coming out now for movies, I kind of feel bad if they come out.
Yeah, you were right. You were right about the Dante's Inferno. It's sort of alive. Like most of the films in this category have been kicking around Hollywood for a while now, and they don't seem to be able to get past the scripting phase. So Dante's Inferno, Devil May Cry, God of War, all three of those in the same category. Heavy Rain. See, I knew it. Heavy Rain. Let's see how that's fucking going. Because Mass Effect, that'd be a good one. Metal Gear Solid being made into a movie, also a good one. Heavy Rain movie. If you go on YouTube, you can watch a version of Heavy Rain that's just essentially the movie. Kind of funny.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's good. Let's see. Film adaptation. I don't know how that's going. And then these are probably movies. Don't bet on seeing these movies is the next page where I'm looking at. So these probably aren't going to be made into movies, and that makes me sad because BioShock.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Fuck, that would kill. I'm being
That
real
would
here.
be great.
That would really kill.
It was Gore Verbinski was going to direct it.
Dude, fuck. Why him?
No, but then he handed it over to Juan Carlos Fresnadillo, the guy who did 28 Weeks Later.
Yeah.
And then, but the budget scared most studios away because it was a $200 million budget. And the project officially got canceled earlier this year. Damn it. Gears of War, canceled. Halo movie, canceled. Infamous.
Sister Shock would be a great
Canceled.
movie if they made it.
Roller Coaster Tycoon? What?
Really? On there?
Somebody wanted to make that into a fucking movie. And The Sims is
no
on here
plot
too.
there. There's really no plot. It's like Sim City or something. Or
Well, they want to make The Sims into a
Hospital.
movie too. Like, I don't see how you would make The Sims into a movie. Like, it's like, so what? It's just a movie about people doing anything? Like, what? What?
Like,
The Sims become self-aware, bust out of the TV, and start killing people. That's how you make that terrifying.
Yes.
well, you know how Hollywood likes to just take some script that was kicking around and then have some vague similarities to a game or a book or something, and rename it to buy the rights to this book or game, rename the script and make it a movie that has nothing to do with this book or game, just to ride its coattails of its popularity. You know how they made this Starship Troopers that had very little in common with the book, and just they took the book's name to make it more marketable.
Yeah.
How
Also,
Hollywood usually does it.
yeah, the mess up thing though, I think this summer is really gonna set the movie industry back. It wasn't a terrible summer, but it's not as lucrative as they wanted it to be. A lot of studios were really banking on Fantastic Four being really good.
Why? I knew it was going to be shitty.
Yeah, but like that's the thing. They were like, "Come on!" Well, it was just to save that franchise, because now there really is talks of Marvel buying that shit back. They're
Well, it's what they did with Spider-Man too.
well, no, they're saying like, dude, we're not sharing that shit. We're buying the whole fucking thing back. You guys can keep X-Men. We'll take the whole thing back. My thing is, just fucking buy Fox. You have the money. You're fucking Disney.
Disney buy Fox. Disney buys Fox.
Exactly.
What
They're
a
just
fucking
buying
world
them.
we live in.
Yeah. But like, another thing that's kind of crazy is just what's being greenlit now, because I think studios are starting to gain a bit more confidence in certain properties, just because of who's staffing them.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you look over at DC and Legendary Pictures, half their staff either some way was involved in writing for or producing comics for DC. So I mean, they brought the talent over there just to write the screenplays for these movies.
Yeah. Well, we spent the last half hour talking about pretty much nothing in relation. It's okay.
Let's get back.
Well, what I'll probably do is, you know what? It's
That was so
I like having broadcasts a little shorter so people can watch them. But for those of you who are watching for whatever reason, we are now starting the after party like we always do. You are welcome to join us and fuck around for the next 12 hours. Usually it goes on way too fucking long. But I think we'll end the official stream here. Thank you guys all for joining me. I know it was kind of a last minute call, but it was good to have Glebbies, good old Casey, Lee, as always, you oppressive cunt, Philip, Rana, the Bay of the group.
For having me.
And spin and repeat. Every time I say your name, I get more and more excited. All right, guys.
That's your problem.
Oh hell.
All right, guys. Enjoy the after broadcast.